So we funded the student workforce project at Sunderland College because since COVID we know that on the rise has been mental health issues with young people aged 16 to 24, specifically around anxiety and depression. Given what we do at RISE and how well we know physical activity can impact on improving your mental health, we held a session in May 2020 around understanding the barriers to young people getting involved in physical activity. So from that session, we learnt that lack of time, lack of opportunity, physical activity wasn't fun, some issues around the gym at the college not reopening post-COVID, and really the project stemmed from there.
We recognise that there's low activity levels in and around Sunderland, and we wanted to get our students more physically active. So we saw an opportunity there to train up our students to become a part of a student workforce, so they were the leaders, to set up a menu of opportunities for people across our campus, both staff and students. So I launched the student workforce to a room for the students, and I asked people to apply. So that was how we recruited. There was 16 spaces available for our student workforce, and we actually had 22 applications come in. We recruited, and then it was a case of training them up. Now, when we first got those students, they didn't know what the student workforce was really. They didn't have any of these qualifications or any of these experiences. Now they've developed to a point where they've been trained in a number of different things. They're now coming up with ideas of what they could do at the campus. They're now going out speaking to people about getting them involved in these activities. That's one of the biggest challenges we have, is how do we get those participants involved? So the students that are being recruited as part of the student workforce, they're trying to think about how can we do this, how can we attract these participants and get them involved in the activities. So in terms of physical activity levels, it's well documented by Sport England and RISE that the activity levels in the North East is below what it should be. Here in Sunderland, it's classed as a deprived area. What we want to do is we want to transform this area, starting with the college, and we want to give people an opportunity to take part in sport and physical activity. We're trying to reduce those barriers, so we haven't got costs involved, so the participants don't need to worry about that. They can come here, take part in the activities free of charge.
So I signed up to the student workforce programme because initially when we got told about the idea and sort of what the aim was from the course, I knew straight away that it was a good stepping stone for my career path, which is obviously sports coaching. The presentation that we got shown, everything about it, all the courses, all the qualifications, I knew was going to be essential to my development, and it was going to sort of put me in the right direction, put me on the right path to achieving what I want to achieve. The course has really taught me all about confidence, how to be confident, how to be approachable, all the basic skills of being a sports coach.
The skills I've learnt was confidence especially, and speaking to other people and different types of learners, especially like my age. I'm used to talking to younger children, so talking to people who are in the college themselves and speaking in front of lots of people, not just 5 or 6 people. Like in my own knowledge as well, like being like knowledgeable to deliver certain activities that I wouldn't normally know how to deliver. My most enjoyable aspect was definitely the street games, because we all got to play different types of activities and everyone got involved and like made their own types of games up, but it was like childhood games that we played when I was really little, so everyone was like enjoying themselves and having fun, but it was also ways to deliver it to other people as well. Obviously
myself wanting to be a sports coach in the future, I hadn't really got an insight on what it takes to be a sports coach and what you're gonna experience. So I think the student workforce programme has sort of given me more of an insight. It's given me sort of hands-on experience of what I'm going to be experiencing whilst I'm out coaching by myself. So I think it's been really enjoyable sort of getting the knowledge, getting obviously the practical work done in the sports hall with the street games. So I think others should definitely sign up with this programme if they're wanting to go down the sports coaching route, because you do get some very essential qualifications. The coaching is very top level. They do always want to help you. They are sort of always passing us on to different people, so we're not just sort of stuck after this. We do know where to go after. They give us different websites, different sort of resources to get different exercises for the sports coaching sessions that we're going to run in the future.
The advice I've got for the student workforce, if you're going to sign up, is to just do it. Like, I think it's more like, it sounds scary at first, and like, especially like going out and speaking to other people in the college, like I definitely wouldn't have spoke to before. Like, I only speak to people in my class, so going out like outside and speaking to everyone at the cafe and everything sounds very daunting, but just go and do it, because it'll get you out of your comfort zone.